Okay, so I'm continuing my quest to find lentil recipes that I really enjoy. If you've seen some of my earlier videos, you know that I love lentils, but not every lentil recipe really appeals to me. So today I'm sharing with you a recipe I came up with for nut butter lentil cookies. I also like to think of them as nut butter lentil snacks because they're a great grab and go snack. They freeze really well. It's easy to put them in a Ziploc bag, take them on an airplane, in a car, great for kids' lunches. They are made with peanut butter in the recipe I'm about to show you. We're going to go in the kitchen in a minute. But you can substitute any nut butter if you prefer. Also, it does include eggs, but if you're allergic to eggs and you're able to have flax seeds, you may substitute flax seeds in water for the eggs if preferred. Okay, let's go into the kitchen. Let's start by taking a look at the ingredients. First, we have cooked lentils. Now, I usually soak my lentils for about 4 hours. And then I drain them, and then I will cook them until they are tender. That usually takes, I don't know, around 35-40 minutes. You do want to make sure, though, that your lentils are cooked. We have honey, almond flour, egg, and as I said, you can substitute chia seeds and water if you want. And at the end, I will flash the recipe and the substitute so you can see that. I'll also put it in the show notes. And we have nut butter. This is peanut butter, but you can use any nut butter you like. I've got a lot of shadows. Baking soda and salt. And this is lemon juice. Now you can use lemon juice, lime juice, even vinegar. You just want some acid to offset the baking soda. It just helps it bake better. It won't affect the flavor. Here I've put all of the ingredients into a food processor. I'm using the steel blade. You can also mix this by hand, but if you do, you want to make sure that you mash your lentils very well first to a very creamy consistency. Okay, all we need to do is process this until it is well mixed and creamy. Okay, this came out a little loose. When we make these at the end, they need to be formed into balls. And this is a little too loose for that. So I am going to add almond flour, 2 tablespoons at a time. This is a 2 tablespoon measure. And keep processing it slowly until it is to the consistency I like. Here I've dropped a dozen cookie balls onto parchment paper. I'm going to bake these in a 350-degree oven for about 12 minutes. Now, if you like, you can flatten these with your hand. I normally don't. I just leave them round. But here's a trick if you like a flatter cookie. I'm going to use a pecan. Just take the pecan, press it in. It makes it very decorative also. Here, I'll do a few more. You don't really have to have a complete half of a pecan. Here's a little piece. Sometimes, just a little piece works too. Okay, let's go ahead and put these in the oven, and I'll check back with you in a few. Here we have the cookies when they're done. I just want to show you something. This is very common when you bake with almond flour. These are done perfectly. If you look at the underside, they look almost burnt. They're not quite, but they're very, very dark brown. You will not taste that. It will not taste burnt at all. Now, of course, if you truly burn the cookie, that's different, but it's very normal to see that type of dark discoloration. Almond flour just does it. Both are great. Like I said, these freeze beautifully. Just throw them in the freezer And then when you want to maybe have a little snack for your kids or for yourself in the car, on a plane, anywhere, they're right there waiting for you. And they're so healthy, so full of fiber, full of nutrients. I really love this recipe. It's my own. Let me know your thoughts, and if you have any questions, let me know that as well.